Hey there. Today I want to speak about a secret superpower that many are kind of overlooking in today's world. I think it's important to follow the maxim of consumption minimization. This is, I think, especially important in light of the current economic crises and recessions that are afflicting the world. When you think about the ancients, our ancestors, ancient Rome or the Middle East, during Jesus' time, people were very hardy and happy with little material goods. They were okay with small meal portions, a couple possessions, 3 cows or goats that they shepherded town to town. They were okay soliciting or even lounging in the town center to seek out opportunities and network with others. They didn't need complicated electronics or goods. So let's say your reality would melt around you. Can you be totally okay with that? I think that's a superpower. That's a hero tier ability. I was watching TV one day and I saw that hurricane disaster in Haiti, and they interviewed this young teenager who had this small hut or house to himself. He inherited the hut from his deceased grandparents. After the hurricane, he lost everything with only a small bike in his possession. That's it. That was the only possession he had. And he told the reporter, I'm just going to go to the town center and hang out there. He had no other plans, no other backup. And, he didn't cry. He wasn't bawling. He wasn't devastated. He just shrugged his shoulders and moved on. And I was amazed at that. The level of his outcome independence and hardiness. His world literally melted around him and he shrugged. That's a tough person, Outcome independence, being independent of what happens to you in your external reality, it's a superpower that we can refine and forge, enabling us to survive anything that the world throws at us. Fasting, too, is a form of consumption minimization. You can get by on 1 meal a day, saving inordinate amounts on finances and energy, just resources in general, while at the same time getting physically healthier and detoxing. So I think that, some people might chafe at this, like, oh, don't tell me to reduce my consumption, don't make me, act in a poor manner, I want to act in a middle class manner or whatnot. But I think that anyone, whether rich or poor or middle class, should be practicing this. It's a vital skill that, outcome independence, the art of consumption minimization. Everyone should practice this and know how to do this, just in case emergencies hit us. World affairs go wonky and the world turns out not to be as smooth as we thought it would be. So the art of consumption minimization is what I wanted to teach and talk about today. Thanks. Have a good day.